Welcome back to Florida Sportsman, Project Dreamboat. Join us as the TRB crew gets to work on a Stamas 290 tarpon that's destined for a serious overhaul.
At Two Rivers Boatworks, we finally got to the point where we can tackle one of our own projects, a Stamas 290 tarpon. The big thing with this boat was that we got it at a relatively good price, and we were just going to buy it, do some work on it, flip it and move it along. But my wife Kristen and I went down to Homestead to collect the boat from the salvage yard. And while we were towing this boat back to Stuart, I said to Kristen, you know what, I really like this boat. We both love scuba diving. I enjoy fishing, Kristen not so much. So we wanted to build a boat that accommodates both of us. But sort of business life got in the way of personal projects. While Kristen and I have been growing this business, we've put an awful amount of hours into the business. We've sacrificed an incredible amount of, personal time and fun time. And the whole idea behind building the Stamas for us is it's going to give us an opportunity to go and have some fun. And this year we kind of got to the position where the business is starting to take care of itself. So we decided, well, it was time to go and get the Stamas out of storage. We had it stored at a friend's yard, and what happened when we had to go and collect the boat was, at first I thought I could just send a couple of guys down to hook the boat up and tow it back here. They went off and I got a phone call and said, we're not going to be able to bring the boat across. So I said, why? They said, well, we started moving the trailer and the springs just bust right there and then. So I said to the guys, well, don't worry about it, come back. We'll grab one of our good trailers and get the yard arms, lift the boat up. So we packed everything up and we went across to the yard to collect the boat. And when I got there, the boat was looking a little sad, a lot of Florida green growth, I call it. It's like you see old houses and cars and that they sort of have this green slimy stuff on it. We had to move the old rusted trailer out from underneath the boat to put our trailer under the boat so we could bring it back to the shop. It was definitely a little nerve-wracking picking this boat up, but the guys know what they're doing, and it really wasn't such a big deal, and sort of within half an hour, 45 minutes, we were out of there. In the morning, we moved the boat across, and the big cleanup started. We got in, cleaned all the leaves out. There were a ton of leaves, and there were bits of broken fittings and buckets of screws and old batteries and all that. So we made sure we got those out and we discarded them safely. And then we started the pressure washing process. And the boat started coming out really, really clean. And I was actually surprised at how easily we were able to clean the boat. So we got the boat clean, and the next day I planned to put the transom bracket on. The whole idea was that, because we want to use the boat as like our personal dive boat, is that we would have a big platform back there to stage and get ready for our dives, getting up out of the water, getting into the water. So it was important that we get that done. But when we started getting ready to put the transom bracket on, we saw that it was actually about an inch below the bottom of the boat. And that's when I remembered that originally I wanted the transom bracket to be the same height as the back of the boat, so it would be one level. And that's when I remembered that we had to grind all that glass away at the back, get in from underneath, glass that up, so that we could pull the bracket level with the whole platform, fill in that well at the back. So we didn't get to put the bracket on that day. But I think it's important that people realize that not everything goes as planned, So it's exciting, and we've got a bunch of stuff for the boat, and we'll just see where it goes. It's going to be one of these things that I think it's really going to grow and turn into an awesome project. It's going to be sort of our dream boat.